Hi Pisces, welcome to your 2017-2018 astrology forecast. Saturn is in the area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world. And when Saturn is in this part of our life, it's like all eyes are on us. And everything you do is being judged and seen by others. So for some of you, you may still be feeling that pressure in 2017 that you felt in 2016. You want to make sure that you're taking time for you, that you are doing what's right for you, and not getting caught up in, working so much and overworking yourself and, trying to make such strives in your work that it comes at the expense of your health, well-being, and vitality. So it is very important that you are taking good care of you. Now, Saturn will move into Capricorn December 21st, and that will be a time of relief because the energy will shift from this very visible location. Even though, the Capricorn is still visible, it's not as intense as when Saturn is in our 10th house. It really is something when Saturn's there. It is the time where, you can feel like you're being judged by the world and others are judging you, and everything you do the world sees, and every mistake you make the world sees. And I can relate to this. And so, when he moves into Capricorn, Capricorn sextiles you, which pours positive energy into any planets you have in Pisces, Sun in Pisces, Moon in Pisces, Rising Pisces, whereas Sagittarius squares any planets you have in Pisces, which is a challenge. Saturn in Sagittarius is challenging you to improve what you do in the world, improve everything you're doing, and that can create a lot of stress, tension. And so having to move into Capricorn on December 21st will be relief for you. Now, another thing that's going to help with the relief is you're having your final eclipse. The solar eclipse, February 26th, is in Pisces. This is the last one. It's at 8 degrees Pisces. There will be no more eclipses in Pisces for another 19 years. This will help you as well, because having eclipses in our own sign is another call to action where we have to make great changes, and we keep being shown where we're off or where things aren't working or what we're not doing right, and it's just just so requiring. This is the final one, and this is a deeply spiritual solar eclipse because the sun and the moon are coupled together at 8 degrees 12 minutes Pisces, sitting right with Neptune in Pisces. And so this is a very spiritual energy, this is a creative energy, and it is an energy that is calling you to take good care of yourself, meditate, do things that recharge your batteries, do things that are beneficial for you, walk in nature, be outdoors, put nice music on, light your candles, and just create that ambiance of nurturing and beautiful and spiritual energy. And that is very helpful with this final eclipse, this send-off, actually, from the universe. There's actually more action going on with the Venus and Mars and Uranus all coupled together in Aries, being opposed by Jupiter, being T-squared by Pluto. And that will have to do with what you love and value, what others love and value, and where you're in conflict. So this is a really important year for you to really love you more than the need to please others. Love you more than the need to be with this friend or this lover or this partner, especially if you're not receiving back from the relationship You're going to be very sensitive to the imbalance in your relationships. You're going to be very sensitive to who's loving on Pisces and who's really not. And don't step over it. Don't do the Neptune, oh, everything's wonderful. And, you know, because Neptune can make us very fanciful, and we can want the fantasy more than the reality. And then Saturn comes along and clobbers everything, because he's the god of reality. He rules the matrix, he rules 3D, and then that's the challenge, is that, you know, we want what we want the fantasy, we want to believe in the good in others, and that's okay, except if when people show you who they are, believe them. Okay? And then that way it won't have to be so intense from Saturn, because you are totally being there for yourself. You're not walking away from your instincts, your intuition. You're incredibly intuitive, psychic, and you have every tool you need to navigate these situations. You have the tools to navigate these situations. And the test will be, are you going to stand for yourself, or are you going to put other people first at the expense of you? And that can be work relationships, family relationships, business relationships, love relationships. Are you going to put other people first at the expense of you? That will be the question. And the more you are clear with what is right for you, being in your integrity, doing what's right for you, then Saturn's going to support you. Saturn's going to support what you're doing in the world, and then you're not going to feel so restricted or limited by Saturn, because you're working within your limitations, using them as tools rather than seeing them as annoyances, but you're seeing them as helpful aids. And that's something we learn to do as we get older. So, having this final solar eclipse in your sign, February 26th, and it follows the Leo lunar eclipse on February 11th, and then there's an Aquarius lunar eclipse on August 7th, and it's bringing the action from you and other people to your health, your well-being, your vitality, your work habits, your health habits, as well as working behind the scenes. Aquarius is 12 signs from you. So now the action is going behind the scenes for you to finish unfinished business, finish unfinished projects, see how you're getting in your own way in achieving what you want, and seek that validation within self. When you seek your own approval, self-approval, it frees you from being dependent on the approval of others. Doesn't mean you don't want it, but if make it a want, not a need. What is a need? You need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to breathe. Those are real needs. Relationships are a want. You want it if it makes your life better. You want it if it adds value to your life. If it's not doing that, Saturn's going to show you. Saturn is going to be like, right? Because as he challenges any planets in Pisces, he challenges the area of relationships. So he is, you know, requiring you to step up your game because the whole world is watching, and he's requiring you to really raise your standards in relationships, friendships, business partners, even the doctor you go to. If the doctor's not being supportive or respectful, get a new doctor, get a new dentist. Whatever it, or whoever it is, your job is to make sure you're living your best life, and you're taking really good care of you, and you're achieving what you want to achieve. If you're doing that, you're on track. You're going in the right direction. If you're not, then it's time to set better boundaries and raise your standards. Now, as you go into 2017, Mercury is retrograde until the 8th, but then there's this wide window of opportunity from January 8th through February 6th to start anything new you want to start. Do you want to start a new business? Do you want to start a new relationship? Do you want to start a new job? Do you want to launch a new website? Do you want to start your own YouTube channel? Do you want to launch your music? Whatever you've been working on, that window of opportunity is the best time to start something new, because all the planets are direct. It is a giant, Simon says, from the universe, go forward, begin, make it happen. So you're getting this giant message from the universe to go forward and go after what you want. And then Venus is taking her turn to retrograde March 4th through April 15th. She starts out in Aries at 13 degrees, and then she backs into Pisces a few degrees. So this is going to be really important for you, because you're going to have an opportunity to really look at how you are taking care of yourself and how you give your power away. How are you doing what's right for you? This is everything we're talking about. So with Venus in Aries, it's all about your resources and your money. And so be careful during that time period to not overspend or buy things you think you like, because Venus rules everything we like and love, and even the colors and the tastes and the smells. And when she's retrograde, we can think something tastes wonderful or a color is fabulous. And then when she goes direct, we can be like, wow, that's so ugly. What was I thinking? Or that tastes terrible. I don't like the taste of that. And so it's better not to invest in, buying things that you're going to later on not like or want. And this is March 4th through April 15th, and it could be bringing up some relationship issues for you to, because Venus is the goddess of relationships. So it could be bringing up some relationship concerns. And again, it really comes down to how you're taking care of you and loving you more than the need to keep people in your life, to really make sure that you're doing what's right for you and not wasting money, not wasting time. How are you using your resources, your time, your energy, your money? Venus can have you indulge in things that you later scratch your head and say, what was I thinking? And so you want to hang loose during that time period. And when I get to the monthlies, I'll go in deeper as to how this cycle will affect you. This is a general overview for 2017 and 2018. Now, Saturn and Uranus are trining in 2017 and going into 2018. So you could find that there's some kind of reward for you coming in for you in 2017. And especially by the end of the year, because when Saturn goes into Capricorn, before he leaves that area of your life, he could be rewarding you for all of the hard work you've been doing since he entered Sagittarius back in end of 2014. I can't remember right now, but he's been in Sagittarius for quite, 2.5 years he spends in every sign. And so, for the last 2.5 years, including most of 2017, you've really had to work on yourself. You've really had to let go of some people, let go of some relationships. And, I see you getting a big reward for all of your hard work in 2017, because Uranus in the area of your money and your earning ability and what you love and value is in harmonious energy flow with Saturn. And Jupiter is opposing Uranus, which can bring sudden windfalls, sudden financial gain, sudden financial breakthroughs. And all of a sudden you get this boost of self-esteem, self-respect, self-appreciation. Like something could happen where you are promoted, or those in authority recognize the work you've been doing and how hard you've been striving, and you get that bonus money, or you get that promotion, that long-awaited promotion that you've been waiting for. And it is very beneficial for you. So Saturn moves into Capricorn, which sextiles any planets you have in Pisces. Uranus moves into Taurus in May of 2018. And Chiron moves into Aries in April of 2018. That's going to be relief for you too, because you've had to deal with Chiron in your sign for years now. And Chiron brings up trauma. Chiron brings up pain. And having to move into Aries is going to be another sign of relief for you. So you're going to like 2017 way better than you liked 2016. I get you're going to like 2018 better than 2017 because Uranus is moving in an area that sextiles you as well. So both Saturn and Uranus are going to be pouring positive energy into your planets in Pisces, uplifting you, inspiring you, creating greater opportunity for you, as well as Chiron saying goodbye and giving you that relief of, oh, good, I don't have to work on this anymore. Huh. You know, I mean, yeah, we all want to work on our stuff, but enough's enough, universe. Enough is enough. And so I see, you know, a lot of good things happening for you in 2017 because it will be easier than 2016. Another thing, too, is Saturn and Neptune were squaring all of 2016. And that was a nightmare. That was so challenging and so just weird where, you know, we all were feeling confused and what's going on, and we're still trying to figure out what's going on with that election, right? And so, you know, it's been a really challenging year, 2016. Well, Saturn and Neptune are done, and so that's going to be a sigh of relief for you. So I do see a lot of relief coming in here right at the beginning of 2017, and it just continues because you're finishing with the eclipses. You're going to finish with Saturn in that challenging, very visible area. Uranus is going to move into a very positive area for you. Chiron is getting out of the way. So it's like the sea is being parted and you can move forward and go after what you want and feel good about what you're doing. So know that, you know, whatever you've let go of in 2016, maybe even 2015, know that the reward is coming. There is a reward I'm seeing in here for you that is going to be not only financial gain, but it's also going to be where you feel better about yourself. Like you're going to feel like, I am so glad I set boundaries with that person, or I'm so glad I quit that job and got away from those people. I'm so glad I moved out of, you know, that not healthy relationship for me. You know, whatever you're letting go of. Remember, these planets only take what's obsolete. They will not take what you need or what's right for you or what's part of your soul evolution. And the whole reason you're here is to be creative. Yes, it's to experience love, but love can only be given to you by someone who's capable of love. And we must be capable of receiving that love. How good are you at receiving? Pisces are very generous people, and you're very good at giving. I want to know how good you are at receiving. And so know that whatever falls by the wayside, and it will finish in February because that's your last eclipse, and the universe might come in, and it's almost like putting, you know, a cherry on the sundae, you know, or your banana split. You know how they put the cherry on the top? It's like that. Like the universe is coming in and they're just like, okay, this is the last thing we want to show you. And now you're done. And it's good because the more you love you, the more you're putting in your own bank account. It's like the more you focus on you and do what's right for you, the more prosperity you're putting in your bank account. And then the universe can reward you. And then you get recognized by others, you know, where those in authority say, you know, you've been under the gun for a really long time and you've really held it together. And we can see that you are the leader we want. You are the one that we want to, you know, do X, Y, Z. And here's the promotion. Here's the new job opportunity. Here's the new business opportunity. Here's the new website, channel, whatever you're creating, you're so creative. Here's the opportunity to make it happen. Here's the resources to make it happen. And your job is to allow for it to manifest in your life, to allow for that life-work balance, because as the eclipses move into Leo and Aquarius, or Aquarius and Leo for you, it is about life-work balance, right? You're here to live your best life. You're here to be creative, right? The whole reason you're here is to be creative. And you want to be in an environment that allows for your creativity. And creating that life-work balance by taking really good care of you. And the Leo one in February is really going to kick that into gear, starting right in February, for you to be working on your health, your well-being, your vitality, how you feed yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, your work habits, and, you know, what do you need to change in that area? Do you need to change the hours that you work? Do you need to change the days that you work? Do you need to work less and make more time for you? How about work less, make more life for you? Work less and make more money, right? And so this is an opportunity for you to really work with your intuition, your spirituality, your creativity, and apply it to every area of your life, to your work, to your relationships, to your spiritual growth, to your personal growth. And you know, that Venus is really focusing you on, what do I love and value? What really matters to me? What is true for me? What is it that I really want? And how am I going about it to make it happen? How am I going about this to make my dreams come true, to live my best life, to be creative? With Jupiter moving into Scorpio, your sister sign, October 10th, that is awesome for travel, education, teaching, communication, launching your products and services to the world, networking with the world, publishing, podcasting, all of it. Jupiter will be expanding you in 2017 and 2018, helping with the prosperity, then with the communication, the expansion of consciousness, expanding you out into the world. But the Saturn-Uranus trine and grand trine off of Leo, that's definitely moving up in your work, maybe even getting a promotion in February, then in August, and then in December, January 2018, you're moving up in whatever you're doing. And that's why it's so important for you to be taking good care of you and loving you, being there for you, doing what's right for you. Because there's so much opportunity coming in here for you in 2017, 2018. You want to be able to take advantage of it. So for those of you open for love, love can happen anywhere, anytime. And I'm seeing more of a focus being shifted onto you, your life, your work, your values. For those of you couples, you will have that opportunity with that Venus, you know, and I'm looking to see if there's any Mercury retrogrades in Pisces. I don't see any in 2017. And so no, it's just the Venus, and she's in Aries, and then she does back into Pisces just a bit. She goes back to 27 degrees Pisces, so she's only in 3 degrees for you, 3 degrees in, 30, 28, 29, 30, 29, 28, 27. And so, but it is still important for you, because it is an opportunity for you to look at what you love and value, what you need in your partnership, what you need in your relationship. Remember, communication is always the key. Tell your partner what you need from him or her. Tell your partner what is going on. And make sure you're doing what's right for you. And know that if you are being moved out of any kind of situation, it's the universe bringing you to something better. Because as you change and raise in vibration and you raise your standards, what comes into your life is better. Better, absolutely. And money looks great because you have the Saturn Uranus working for you and the Jupiter in your money houses, and they are going to be bringing you greater money, prosperity, money manifestation in 2017 into 2018. And remember, you are a money sign. You are co-ruled by Jupiter, and your ruler is Neptune. Jupiter and Neptune rule you, and if you can dream it, you can create it. If you can visualize it, you can manifest it. And you can, Pisces. You can find gold anywhere, and you can find opportunity because you have the vision, you have the gift. You have a gift for attracting prosperity, attracting abundance, better than any other sign. That's why I want you focused on you and not distracted by others. Spiritually, I'm talking to Pisces, it's off the charts. Especially your solar eclipse. That is time to meditate, it's time to purify, it's time to dial into higher power, it's time to dial into source, it's time to channel, it's time to receive and listen. Health, I'm not seeing challenges with the health, I'm seeing more about paying attention to that life-work balance so that you are energized, feeling great, on top, in touch, and achieving what you want. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my videos, Pisces. I think you're awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section, or it's up in the cards. It's very easy. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. So until next time, Pisces, it's an amazing year, it's a deeply spiritual year, and it's all about expanding your creativity.